Imagine a rocket that can lift 100 tons of payload into orbit and then land back on Earth safely. That's the power of the Falcon Super Heavy, the most powerful rocket ever built. But is it better than the Starship, SpaceX's next-generation spacecraft? In this video, we'll compare the two rockets and see which one is better suited for different missions. So if you're curious about why the Falcon Super Heavy is better than Starship, be sure to watch this video until the end. Falcon Heavy is a heavy-lift launch vehicle developed by SpaceX. It is the most powerful rocket currently in operation, with a payload capacity of 63.8 metric tons to low Earth orbit. Falcon Heavy is derived from the Falcon 9 rocket, but it uses 3 Falcon 9 first stages as boosters. This gives Falcon Heavy a significant advantage over other heavy-lift rockets, as it can launch much heavier payloads. Falcon Heavy is often used for military and government missions, such as launching satellites and spacecraft. It has also been used to launch commercial payloads, such as the Arabsat-6A communications satellite. Starship is a super heavy lift launch vehicle and spacecraft developed by SpaceX. It is still under development, but it is expected to be the most powerful rocket ever built. Starship will have a payload capacity of 150 metric tons to low Earth orbit and will be able to transport humans and cargo to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Starship is designed to be fully reusable, which means that both the first stage and second stage will be able to land back on Earth after launch. This will make Starship much cheaper to operate than other rockets, which typically discard their first stages. Starship is the cornerstone of SpaceX's vision for the future of space exploration. The company plans to use Starship to build a self-sustaining city on Mars and to explore other planets and moons in the solar system. Starship is still under development, but it is expected to have a payload capacity of 150 metric tons to LEO, more than twice that of Falcon Heavy. The size difference between the two rockets is evident in their dimensions. Falcon Heavy stands at approximately 70 meters tall with a diameter of 12.2 meters. Starship is 120 meters tall and has a diameter of 9 meters. The Super Heavy booster, which is the first stage of Starship, is just as tall as Falcon Heavy. Falcon Heavy and Starship is not just for show, it is necessary to accommodate the massive engines and propellant tanks that are required to launch such a large and heavy vehicle. Starship is powered by 33 Raptor 2 engines, which each produce 2.3 meganewtons of thrust. Falcon Heavy uses 27 Merlin 1D engines, which each produce 854 kilonewtons of thrust. The size difference between Falcon Heavy and Starship is significant and reflects the different capabilities of the two rockets. Falcon Heavy is a powerful and reliable launch vehicle for missions to Earth orbit, while Starship is designed to be the next generation of launch vehicle for missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. The engines driving these rockets are a testament to SpaceX's engineering prowess. Falcon Heavy relies on the Merlin 1D engines, generating a total thrust of 22.8 meganewtons at liftoff. In contrast, Starship introduces the Raptor 2 engine, a lightweight powerhouse producing 72 meganewtons of thrust. This threshold increase in power positions Starship as a potential game-changer in space exploration. The Merlin 1D engine is a pressure-fed liquid oxygen RP-1 refined kerosene rocket engine developed by SpaceX. It is used on the Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy launch vehicles. The Merlin 1D engine is known for its reliability and efficiency, and has helped SpaceX to become the leading commercial launch provider in the world. The Raptor 2 engine is a full-flow staged combustion cycle liquid methane liquid oxygen engine developed by SpaceX for use on the Starship launch vehicle. It is a much more powerful engine than the Merlin 1D and is also more efficient. The Raptor 2 engine is designed to be reusable and is expected to play a key role in SpaceX's plans to colonize Mars. Payload capacity is the amount of weight that a rocket can carry into orbit. It is a critical factor in determining what types of missions a rocket can be used for. For example, a rocket with a high payload capacity can launch large satellites, space stations, or even crewed missions to the Moon and Mars. SpaceX's Falcon Heavy is currently the most powerful rocket in operation, with a payload capacity of 63.8 tons to low Earth orbit. This makes it capable of launching a wide range of missions, including heavy satellites, space probes, and even crewed missions to the International Space Station. However, SpaceX is developing a new rocket system called Starship that will have a significantly higher payload capacity. Starship is designed to carry up to 100 plus tons to LEO, which would make it the most powerful rocket ever built. Falcon Super Heavy has a higher payload capacity to LEO than Starship, at 63.8 tons versus 50 tons. This makes it more effective for certain missions such as deploying large constellations of satellites or transporting significant amounts of cargo to the International Space Station. For example, Falcon Super Heavy could deploy a constellation of 100 Starlink satellites in a single launch, while Starship would require 2 launches to achieve the same result. This could save customers time and money, particularly if they need to deploy a large constellation quickly. Falcon Super Heavy is also more cost-effective than Starship due to its proven reusability. SpaceX has successfully reused Falcon Super Heavy boosters several times, which significantly reduces the cost of each launch. Starship is still under development, and it is not yet clear how reusable it will be. However, SpaceX has ambitious goals for Starship reusability, and if they are able to achieve them, Starship could become even more cost-effective than Falcon Super Heavy. Falcon Super Heavy has a more established track record than Starship. Falcon Super Heavy has made 8 successful launches to date, while Starship is still under development and has not yet flown to orbit. This reliability is important for customers who need to ensure that their payloads are delivered safely and on time. For example, a government agency may choose Falcon Super Heavy over Starship for a critical mission, such as launching a new weather satellite. Falcon Super Heavy is also more versatile than Starship. Falcon Super Heavy is capable of launching a wide variety of payloads to LEO, including satellites, cargo, and astronauts. Starship is primarily focused on deep space exploration, but it can also launch payloads to LEO and other orbits. This versatility makes Falcon Super Heavy a more attractive option for customers who need to launch a variety of payloads. Falcon Super Heavy is currently available for commercial launches, while Starship is still under development and is not yet available for commercial customers. This means that customers who need to launch a payload immediately can choose Falcon Super Heavy without having to wait for Starship to become available. This availability is important for customers who have urgent needs. For example, a company may need to launch a satellite to replace a failed one. In this case, the company would choose Falcon Super Heavy over Starship since it is immediately available. Finally, Falcon Super Heavy poses fewer political risks than Starship. Falcon Super Heavy is a US-made vehicle, and it is subject to US law and regulations. Starship is a private venture, and it is not subject to the same level of government oversight. This means that there is less risk of government interferences with Falcon Super Heavy launches. This is an important consideration for customers who need to launch payloads to sensitive orbits such as military satellites. Overall, Falcon Super Heavy offers a number of advantages over Starship, including higher payload capacity, lower cost per launch, greater reliability, more versatility, and immediate availability. These advantages make Falcon Super Heavy a more attractive option for customers who need to launch a wide variety of payloads to LEO. Falcon Super Heavy is a reliable and versatile rocket, but Starship is a more advanced rocket that is still under development. Starship may surpass Falcon Super Heavy in the future, but for now, Falcon Super Heavy is the better choice. Both rockets have the potential to revolutionize space exploration, and that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.